And welcome back everybody, we're here for round 5. On the left side we see Ilja Berukhof. Sneaky show?
Yeah.
Yep, and on the right side we see Kevin Embrechts, it looks like
Grixis control probably.
Grixis Delver.
Yeah. They started out with Search for Ascanta on turn 2, Ponder on turn 1 for Ilja. And that right Shaman as a turn 1 play for Kevin Embrechts, who just started his second turn at 19 life. This can be the deciding round for a lot of players to get into the top 8.
Indeed, for both players, they're
Table
both 3-1 at this moment. So whoever wins this match will normally
most likely go in.
Most likely go in top 8. And for the other one, it's over.
That means that Ilja just lost his last round because he was 3-0 when I was still playing.
Okay.
Let's see, True Name Nemesis came down, Daze was cast, Force of Will and Spell Pierce, Counter War was fought, and the Nemesis still stayed on the board. Brainstorm, he has a sneak attack in hand.
Just to mention, was it a good idea to go into a Counter War for True Name Nemesis if you know your opponent is playing
Sneak attack?
Sneak attack?
I don't think so.
I don't want to spoil any counter spells. Just to save my True Name Nemesis, it's a 7-turn clock. Okay, we have a Dead Right Shaman, let us say it's a
5 or 4
to 5-turn clock.
But
just one sneak attack that comes through, one show and tell that comes through, and you're dead.
But isn't the problem that Ilja kept a counter spell hand with a Search for Ascanta, hoping to get a creature for a sneak attack because he passes the turn back, he doesn't have a threat. That's most likely the reason.
No, but he just needs to draw one threat and he wins. So
true, that's true.
Very quick, and I rather would play to try to counter his sneak attack than I would counter a counter spell just for
protect your own combo.
Yeah.
Protect your own combo instead of going for the True Name Nemesis.
True Name Nemesis, indeed. So because now.
Yeah. De comments tegen de klik daar is weg. Die balk. At the moment we are only sure that Kevin is on 19 because the die
has found everything he needs. He has sneak attack and
Griselbrand.
The other card is Griselbrand indeed.
That's the ponder he's looking at. He finds an Embrechts on the ponder as well, so maybe if he can activate twice, he can go for a 22 hit.
But he can try to bring in sneak attack this turn, but not safe. And we see in Kevin Embrechts' hand Force of Will.
But Ilja's looking at Spell Pierce Force of Will himself. So he can get one in maybe with the sneak attack. I don't know if he has mana, he has only the 4th land. He only has the 4th land and there is no land in the top 3, so Search for Ascanta is making it difficult.
He's
going
to
for
wait.
Spell Pierce. Yeah.
He needs to wait.
Yeah.
Can Search for Ascanta flip? No, he has only 5 cards because he needs another land.
Yeah, but the Death Right is constantly removing cards from his graveyard, which will make flipping Search for Ascanta
very hard.
Yep.
Yeah. So the life totals are incorrect at this moment. Kevin Embrechts at 19.
Maybe if we remove the scoreboard a little bit, we can see the die.
Yep, let's see.
Top.
Up, shoot.
10. He's at 10 already. I think, yeah. And a Delver came down. A beautifully altered Delver by Tell, I believe.
Yep. They're,
it's underneath the Delver card itself, but yeah.
Altered by
Tell.
Tail Legends, indeed.
Yeah. So this attack from the True Name Nemesis will drop him to 7 probably.
7. Yep, he takes 3. 1, 2, 3.
Search for Ascanta triggers. He decides to put it in the graveyard. It's an Omniscience.
Omniscience, yeah. So actually it's not Sneaky Show, it's Omnitell.
I think he just wants his Griselbrands and his Embrechts.
Force of Will.
Yeah. Getting Get Action Probe.
Ilja has only
did he just throw a Daze into the graveyard with a Get Action Probe?
Last blue card for Force of Will.
Okay. No, the Get Action Probe is exiled for Force of Will, but I was confused. I thought he put a Daze in the graveyard first. So Sneak Attack doesn't resolve.
Shoop, he flips, and it's over. Kevin Embrechts wins this.
Yeah.
So maybe my suggestion for not countering for the True Name Nemesis was wrong.
Yeah.
So because he did win, it's 1-0 for Kevin Embrechts.
We have a deck list of Ilja Berukhof here.
Yep. So let's see.
The backup matches on the deck check, so we're gonna
Yep.
stay with this and gonna discuss a little bit sideboarding options. What do you expect from Kevin Embrechts, Grixis in the sideboard? Because we only have the list from the Omnitell.
Okay, I have only one. Yeah. What do we want to bring in? Maybe definitely is playing some surgical extractions. If you just can
Extract the
if you just can force the show and tell or the sneak attack, and you can surgical extract that one. Even a force of will, maybe if Ilja forces a card from Kevin Embrechts, just surgical extract the force of wills. It gives you a lot more opportunities to counter magic into Ilja's Berukhof spells.
Well, Ilja is throwing away a lot of cards of his main deck, so let's have a look. Sulfur Elementals and Through the Breach. Defense Grids, Relic of Progenitus, 2 pieces each. 3 Blood Moons. Blood Moons might be good against Grixis. Very good.
Depending on the build. If he's playing the basics, you have the Grixis build with the basics in it, and you have them without the basics.
Yep.
If it's with basics, Blood Moon's it's not bad, but not very good as well.
Red Elemental Blast can be very good in this matchup to fight the counter wars easily.
Indeed. But I strongly believe Defense Grid is a very good card in this matchup.
Making it impossible almost to cast Force of Wills because everything costs 3 more in the opponent's turn.
Indeed.
Pyroclasms are garbage, and Echoing Truth, I don't think you want Echoing Truth either. So Ilja is boarding in a lot of blasts. I see the blasts coming in.
Yeah, probably he has a blast.
He is probably having a blast, being 3-1 playing for top 8.
So
he's getting rid of Force of Wills in Spell Pierces, apparently. Yeah, he took 1 Force and 1 Spell Pierce in the pile he just picked up.
Okay, Force of Will.
He takes out 1 Intuition. I think he plays Intuition. He likes, takes out Intuitions. And now I can't really tell anymore. He really likes that card. He almost plays it in every blue deck he plays.
Yeah, not on every deck, but...
Yeah, a lot of them though. Let's see.
So both players are again members of our club, Magic Master Small indeed.
You can see by the shirt, the polo shirt Kevin is wearing. You see the emblem there. The mat as well.
Yep, these are our own homebrew playmats that we have for every member of our team. They are designed by Matti Leenaerts, also a member of our team. Not here today. Normally, always shows up for our legacy events.
He was here yesterday.
He was here yesterday for the event. He played Modern, maybe.
Yeah. He played Modern, I think, and he has a newborn child as well.
Yeah,
so maybe
some weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Opening hands. What is that? Flusterstorm?
Flusterstorm, very decent card against the
and a blast. Flusterstorm, blast.
Yep.
Don't see anything else. He flips him down too fast. He's fetching immediately on his first turn, Ilja. Going down to 19. Thank you, Kevin.
Kevin Embrechts is helping him just die very slowly.
Nice Volcanic Island.
Is this a good matchup for Kevin Embrechts? I'm not pretty sure. I believe Kevin Embrechts is still playing the Camel Therapies on site. Once you get the engine with Camel Therapy, I believe it's a very good match for Kevin Embrechts. You can really destroy your opponent's hand.
Kevin also boarded in Pyroblast.
Yeah, of course.
You see it right there.
Versus counter magic show and tell.
Let's see his first turn. Deathrite Shaman, no fetch. That's pretty bad. Although he has the fetch from Ilja, but that's one time.
So
Misty Rainforest into Ponder. He likes what he sees with the Ponder. He's looking again though. I think he has an Emrakul in hand already, so that's half the combo. Flusterstorm, City of Traitors.
So,
Red Elemental Blast.
Yep, and we just received some information about our backup feature match maybe we can switch over to there in just several minutes. There we have Steve van den Bulk playing against Tom the Decker, who won our vintage tournament yesterday. But now he already is 1-0 for Steve van den Bulk because Tom the Decker received a one loss for a deck registration error. He made an error on his deck list.
That's not something I expect from Tom the Decker, to be honest.
Me neither. He's
That's
a very well Magic
yeah.
player. Normally he's very stipped to everything.
Ilja top decked, or put with the Ponder, a second the sneak attack, and he drew Blood Moon. So he did board in the Blood Moons. So he drew a Blood Moon off the Ponder and put sneak attack on the second spot. And now he is fetching, he's fetching away the Misty Rainforest because he didn't like the third card he saw. And he has 2 Fluster Storms now.
For Blood Moon, probably.
I would. With
Blood
2
Moon
Fluster
drops.
Storms, I would. In this situation, with the Pyromancer coming down, the Deathrite Shaman
Yes, that's right.
so we can't pay anyway for the Fluster Storm. The Blood Moon will resolve.
Yeah, the Blood Moon will resolve indeed.
He's forcing. Yeah. So he's gonna get Fluster Storm. Oh, he's really gonna protect the combo for next turn.
Yeah, I believe it's always the best idea just to try to protect your combo. You want to play Blood Moon and actually you hope it hits, but if you force a full it, I'm also doing a little happy dance.
Yeah, you're happy.
Okay?
Yeah, well, it's a duress now for him anyway.
Yeah,
duress with card disadvantage, so it's actually pretty good for Ilja. Ooh, that's not good for Ilja, because he loses his only red source.
Oh, he has no red
and
anymore.
The city will go away, so we can only use it once more.
Okay. So Kevin Embrechts is at 19. Let's check where Ilja is. Oops, sorry, 15.
Yeah, he took 2 activations of the Deathrite Shaman. Sorry, I missed those. Okay. And he's getting attacked by 3, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
What did he draw?
So
he drew a Volcanic.
Yes, but
that means he
brings in the Volcanic, the city...
but then the sneak attack might have been in play next turn. So he can use the Volcanic once.
Yeah, but no extra mana to counter again if Kevin Embrechts has just a counter spell on hand.
Too bad Kevin has his hand on the table, otherwise we would have known if he had a countermeasure. He still has the Pyroblast that we saw before. He didn't use
the Pyroblast, but it's not good enough to counter a sneak attack.
Yeah, okay, but if he has another counter spell, he can use it.
So he removes a card. Ilja goes to 13. Kevin Embrechts at 19. If he just has some extra counter magic on hand, I believe it looks very good for Kevin Embrechts.
Really? Well, what do you see? Because I
can see it. Oh. I said if he has, then it looks good for Kevin Embrechts at this moment.
Well, an extra fetch land is good.
He has a clock, so...
Down to 10. Would you... Nah, I would just... What's he gonna do? Is he gonna... He's gonna exile the Volcanic he wastelanded before and... Another Nemesis. So now he has a clock. 3, 5, 6. He has a little clock. Because I think Ilja is lower than 10 now. I think he's at 7. I'm not sure, but I think he's at 7.
With the dice...
No, he's still at 10.
Still at 10.
So he has a 3,
Sneak attack comes in.
5, 7, 8, 10. Double activation of that, right? Sneak attack came in.
Double activation, you only can activate it once per turn, I believe.
Yeah, but if he can fight over whatever sneak attack brings in...
Okay, he goes to 4, takes the...
And here comes
he has only... Oh,
that's what I thought.
Game, set, match.
Poseidon off the top, and I don't know where the Emrakul went. I thought Ilja...
I think it was the previous game.
I'm sorry.
This is already the second game.
He was looking for the threat. Let's go to the backup max for Steven van den Bulk.
Indeed. Let's see. This is going quickly. So, congrats to Kevin Embrechts at
Kevin
first.
Embrechts, yeah.
Kevin Embrechts probably hitting top 8. But there are a lot of people with
3-1, yeah.
With the 4-1 at this moment. 4-1.
4-1.
Kevin is
I thought it was it.
No,
you're correct. Yeah.
So it's possible that some players with the 4-1 still needs to play to hit top 8 today. We have 56 players.
Yeah.
Yes, it's possible that 2 or 3 from those players still needs to play for the
But look at the time. 36 minutes left.
These were 2 very
win.
quick matchups.
Yeah, man.
So, but let's switch over to our backup match. So,
Steven van den Bulk on the left. Okay. Steven van den Bulk has him play a lot of expedition, inventions and so on, Inventor's Fair.
Yeah, only one
Volt Scourge.
Volt Scourge, Arcbound Ravager and Walking Ballista.
Okay, I didn't recognize
He's playing some kind of robots.
Awesome. Chalices and Trinispheres, I think, no?
Not 100% sure. I know Steve van den Bulk very well. Played a lot of
Supreme Verdict
against
happens.
him, but now
He's sacking to the Ravager,
not.
who's gonna sack to the Ballista, who's gonna get bigger, and then... Too bad we can't see the live, but yeah,
this
no
doesn't look good for Steve van den Bulk. Only 1 land in play.
yeah. Inventor's Fair is not the best land in the whole Legacy League.
Oh, he has another land now. Maybe he can follow up with some
A beautiful winter mission.
extra
Friction
Revoker.
Counterbalance
triggered.
Maybe.
Not triggered yet. Tom is thinking about it.
Who is he playing against? It's Tom the Decker, true.
Yeah, Tom the Decker. So in this match it's 1-0 for Steve van den Bulk. Before they started, Tom the Decker got 1 loss for a deck list registration error. He made an error on his deck list. They had a deck check before this round started. So
Nahiri, because he's playing a Jeskai list. I saw Nahiri before. Everybody thought he was just
Nahiri control.
Yeah, he was thinking it was
okay.
Miracles, everybody, but he's actually playing Nahiri because I saw him Embrechts cooling people.
But now Steve van den Bulk will face Jace the Mind Sculptor. Jace the Mind Sculptor, one of the most spoken cards last weeks because it's got unbanned in Modern. Playing Legacy today, not interested, but yesterday we saw a lot of Jace the Mind Sculptors hitting the battlefield.
A little less Bloodbraid Elves, but Jace made an appearance 3-4 times on stream, I believe. I remember one time he came on stream with Nahiri already in play, and the turn before his opponent went Pitting Needle Jace without knowing, whilst the Nahiri was in play. He top decks a Jace, stood there for 10 turns. Did nothing. Nahiri was at 20 loyalty counters though. Couldn't do anything either.
So why couldn't he ultimate Nahiri then?
Lantern Control.
Okay.
There was, it was a very complex board state, but it was funny. The first Jace we had on stream was already Pitting Needle the turn before. It was very funny and awkward.
Okay.
Here comes Mishra's Workshop at Jace. Jace goes down. And Steve van den Bulk is passing the turn.
So Tom the Decker still has Terminus on hand, and the other card we can see. And Steve van den Bulk needs some fast lands, I believe. He needs some. I mean, I don't know. Now he has Turn of Amethyst. That's the card he's used through.
Yeah.
You can play it, but
on the other hand, Terminus can be hardcast almost. I think it's 6 mana.
6
so
mana.
We can cast it completely.
Right. There he goes. Hitting for 2. But Steve
Down
van den
to
Bulk still on 20,
7.
and Tom the Decker is
should be
going
down
to
to
7.
7. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, the board may not look impressive, but the Mishra's Workshop can go all the way in 4 turns.
And once again, Quake00 is on the chat. Steel Stumpy. Yeah, it's the same as robots, I believe. At least someone is playing a deck. Yeah. This is a kind of deck Tom David really likes.
Hello, Tom.
So not Yenzo next to me. It's again the Jackie next to me.
I can't
so he
tell.
found another land.
Expedition, I can't tell what it is.
Ain't it a fetch land?
Yeah, but which one? I don't know. I really can't tell. The glare.
I
Beautiful
guess
foil.
Arid Mesa.
Here we come.
Definitely Tom David will
Snapcaster
know.
Mage, Ambush Viper mode. Targeting probably a Brainstorm, I guess. Oh, we had a plow in the yard. Okay, so there goes the Mishra's Workshop. Stave up to 2021. Yep.
Or is it maybe just a wasteland? Just a wasteland.
Well,
yeah, it's a wasteland.
I
Yeah,
have no
definitely
clue.
a wasteland. Oh my god, looks like wasteland. Yeah, indeed.
I'm sorry.
I saw
I'm
it
sorry.
was Wasteland.
I have to play with the cheaper versions. Down to 19. Off of the hit from the Ambush Viper Snapcaster Mage.
So what does Steve van den Bulk have in hand? He has a Glimmer Post? Is that
It's all foil, so it's difficult, and all masterpieces. Oh, another Inventor's Fair. Getting rid of the other one, floating a colorless.
Chip, Outbound Ravager.
Outbound Ravager, okay.
Counterbalance triggers, worse to plowshares.
That's a pretty good answer to Outbound Ravager.
It's not countered, but okay, will do. It will do. Oh,
It's gonna get forced. Anyway,
Forceful.
hard cast. Well, if you can hard cast forces, then you can hard cast Terminus as well.
Yep. So hard cast Farcical. Some people even don't know it's possible, I believe.
I had it happen to me in the second round in a sneak attack. It was not good.
That's not good.
I did manage to kill after getting hit by Embrechts, which was pretty good.
That's pretty good, yes.
But I still lost the match. But at least I have a story to tell again.
So you attended today in
Yeah.
our Legacy event check.
Yeah.
You played
Ant at Nauseam Tendrils.
at Nauseam Tendrils.
First round I got paired against Infect and I lost the die roll. I got turn 2 killed and turn 3 killed. It was pretty fun. Then I had to play against Sneak Attack. I got turn 3 killed. And then I survived an Emrakul attack. And then I lost the last round again with an Emrakul attack. There's nothing to tell.
Okay.
Then I played against Small Big Red, and then I played against Big Big Red. Small Big Red managed to Magus of the Moon, Blood Moon, and Chalice on 0. I beat that, 2-0. Made more goblins.
Okay.
And then the Big Red player, he just destroyed me. So it was pretty fun. Good matchups. Fraction Revoker countered.
Counterbalance into Snapcaster Mage, you said?
I think it was pretty fast. It goes pretty smooth with Tom the Dagger when he has to resolve his counterbalance triggers. Maybe I need to go play with green again because there's a lot of counterbalance in the room. A hit from a ballista. Down to.
Not sure the dices are correct at this
No.
moment.
I think they're keeping life pads.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 6. And 13. Okay, thank you. Passes the turn, keeps drawing cards. Well, he has the bigger threat, so unless Stave starts pumping the ballista.
he can level the ballista now if he wants.
Ooh,
Thorn of Amethyst. 5, yeah.
is it good enough? Counterbalance trigger, maybe brainstorm or something in response because he's a Snapcaster Mage in hand.
Still
Beautifully altered duels, probably by Tom the Dagger's wife.
not the duels. That's what we said last
Okay.
year as well. He did let them alter somewhere else, I believe.
Okay, I didn't know that. I know his wife does altars, so she does for charity a lot. So we flash back to Brainstorm with the Snapcaster on hand. Switch to Plowshares, Flusterstorm. The card behind Flusterstorm, I'm not sure. No, it's not Flusterstorm.
So, but it looks like this game will go to
Tom
the Dagger at
So
this
1-1
moment.
probably. How much time do we maybe? 21
We
minutes?
still have like 25 minutes left in this round. Our feature matchup went very fast. This is our backup matchup. Oh, and these guys even have some extra time because they had the deck check, so they definitely will
true.
receive like
Next
5
section,
minutes,
5 to 10
5 minutes extra time.
The ballista gets blowed. He shoots one of the Snapcasters in response. The Thorn of Amethyst looks very lonely. Another Revoker. Ooh, is that an engineered explosives or a portent? It's a
That's
portent.
important.
Again, Nahiri. Portent, Island, and an unknown
Council's Judgment.
card. Okay, Council's Judgment in hand.
Of Terminus. Or did he shuffle away the Terminus?
He did,
No,
he
it's
did 2
Council
brainstorms, so
Yeah, but it's
I have
Council
no clue.
Judgment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so he's pretty safe. Doesn't even have a Nairi in hand, but it gets revoked every time. Maybe he boarded them out. No, you can't board between the deck check error. Okay. There's Terminus Island.
Another blue card. Probably
Snapcaster.
seeing a shuffle.
I think it's Snapcaster.
Do you want to take now? He's going to let them on top. Is that a good idea?
Snapcaster and Search for Ascanta, when they are paired like that in the hand, are very difficult to tell apart, by the way.
He has no very good cards on hand.
He
leaves them on top.
He
Okay.
keeps.
Maybe hoping for the just Snapcaster into Brainstorm again or something, and hopes to find some
Well, he doesn't have any
extra
fetches.
sculpting. Yeah.
Is he reportenting his portent? I think he did. They know each other very well, these players, so it's normally not allowed, I think. But if the
Not
opponent
really,
doesn't
no.
really have a problem with it, it's no big deal. Yeah, play one of your islands. Lands is good in control. Let's see what Steven van den Bulk has to work with.
Okay. Terminus.
Terminus. From the draw from the portent. He
Yeah,
takes the Terminus.
You pay two. No problem at all.
Awesome.
So Snapcaster goes to the bottom.
Think that-
Invoker goes to the bottom. Draw step, draw. Lodestone column. That's what I call a clock.
That's a big clock.
But
There was
Tom the Decker still can go Snapcaster into Swords to Plowshares.
yeah,
Because
but-
now he draws Snapcaster.
yeah, and he still has
The
a
third
pole in
card
the
doesn't
yard.
land.
The
Yeah.
fourth card in the graveyard from the bottom.
Yeah, that's a Swords to Plowshare. But now we know
Search for Ascanta.
Search for Ascanta. Not bad.
So I
at all.
was wrong. I thought it was the Snapcaster.
Oh
It's
yes,
a
so no
search.
Snapcaster.
No.
So
I mixed them up.
now
Also-
Council Judgment. Council
Yeah.
Judgment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
Paying 4.
Needs to pay one extra.
He needs to pay 4. 5. He needs to pay 5.
Yep.
Thorn and a Lodestone Golem.
Tom made some
Yeah, there was a play error. He needed to play.
something went very wrong.
Yeah, he needed
Yes,
to pay
yes, yes.
4 for the Search for Ascanta.
Yep.
And then he needs to pay 5. So yeah, we need to back up here because he needs to pay 4 for the search, and then he
He
can't
needs
play
to
the
pay
judgment.
one more for Search for Ascanta.
I think each, they need to call a judge. They need to call a judge to rewind how far they can go back in the
Yeah.
rewinding. But fun fact about Lodestone Golem, it's stupid for you, but I thought it was funny. When I was outside just before, somebody was talking about Lodestone Golem and they just called it a Lodestolem.
Lodestone, okay.
Saves everybody time. But indeed, it's a very good clock. I don't know if anyone else in the whole room is playing Lodestone Golems in Legacy today.
I don't know.
I think it was opponent of Steven and Bullock. Yeah, now they're trying to rewind and get the mana sorted, but yeah. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. He needs 9. He can never get to 9 mana unless he has a land in hand, but I don't think he does. Because the 2 islands we saw before are already in play.
So what will happen?
So now they're
They're going
rewinding before the search
completely
for
back.
Ascanta. I think that's correct because he mispaid for that as well. What do you think?
I don't know. I'm not a judge, so
Yeah, me neither, but so now we can, 5 mana for the Lodestone Golem, and then
So, but yeah, I think it's a little bit strange because
he played
if
the other
he
spell
played
first.
Search for Ascanta,
Yeah.
and then they said from, hey, no, you need to pay the
Yeah.
1 extra. I don't believe you just can say, oh no, then I want to take it back.
Yeah, I think you made a decision and you need to just pay the extra.
Yeah,
But the judge decides.
So but now, like you did it this time, now it's possible. So with the same mana, because first
the other way around
other
because
way
the
around,
golem is
yeah.
gone. Then he only needs 8 mana.
Yeah. So, but now we know there is an island on top.
Another Thorn.
Another Thorn.
Well, Thorn versus Counterbalance, Search for Ascanta. This is interesting. That's a Steel Overseer. That's
Steel
one of
Overseer.
the ones I saw yesterday as well. So
Tom revealed this land.
a turn, no turn.
Yes, indeed. Tom
Wasteland.
Search did cost 4 mana, but
I think they backed up an extra step than we would have backed up in a casual play or something. Oh, he did draw the other land. He's gonna put it in the graveyard.
Yeah, of course. And probably...
Flip.
Nah, not really sure. Stephen Bullock has a wasteland on the other side. Do you want to... Because now choosing to flip is like saying...
Waste my... But he
Wasteland.
is. Maybe
but
one
then-
activation can be enough.
Yeah, you can activate it once, indeed.
He does have a ton of mana.
But as well, Stephen Bullock has...
Yeah, he's gonna waste. He's gonna waste. Why did he look at the top card and put it back?
No, he wanted to draw, and he already picked a card from the top of his deck. And then Steve said, "Oh, before you're going to draw, I want my priority and..."
Okay, because
and,
you're passing
waste-
phases from
waste,
upkeep
yes.
to draw step. Okay, he needs to pass priority. So there we go. He's looking at the 4 cards, getting a ponder off of it, and then the wasteland will resolve. For a 1-1 game, it's getting close. Even with the Thorns and the Steel Overseer, a threat can be a bigger threat very fast now. Terminals can wreck Steve's day again. I don't know how many Termini have been cast this game, but he needs to pay, Tom, you need to pay a ton of mana. You need to pay a ton of mana. Blow, Sword, Force,
So,
and a land. Another
I'm not pretty sure what Tom the Decker is doing at this moment, but I believe Tom the Decker can be thrilled that Stephen Bullock doesn't raise his hand and call judge at this moment, because it's the second time in a row that he
but
ignores
he
the
still
turn of
didn't pay
Amethyst.
enough, because he needs to pay 2 more. He activated Search for Ascanta with 4, the land itself, and 3 mana, and he needs to. He even
He needs to pay one extra mana.
He needs 1 land needs to be tapped extra.
Yep.
Now at this point.
No, it's not.
No?
No, no,
Search for
because
Ascanta is 3
Yeah,
plus
so
the
3,
Ascanta.
3 and Ascanta is away.
Ah yeah,
and you
okay.
have
I'm
Honor and
bad.
2,
Yeah,
so
sorry, I'm
that's-
bad. Sorry.
That's correct.
My
That's
bad.
correct.
Yeah, he wastelanded and in response okay. 3 mana ponders, not as good as 1 mana ponders. So it's the Plowshare on the Mishra, trying to get a counter on it, which is a very good play. But yeah, the Steel Overseer is now 2-2. So 1-1
I'm not
basically.
pretty
I don't know either. 1-2 or I don't know.
No, that's still not the 1-2. It's a 1-1 or a 2-2.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it started off as 1-1 or 1-2. It's a 1-1, so now it's a 2-2.
This is exactly the same copy from Steel Overseer than Steve van den Bulk is playing.
Yeah.
So now he can hit for 2. And Tom the Decker's hand's not good at this moment. I believe he has land, Force of Will.
And a big Steel Overseer in the way.
So he dies in 2 turns, I believe.
Chase.
Flips. But that's also not good enough. Tom the Decker is at 4.
2 Steel Overseers, that's pretty hard
What is he
hitting.
doing? Oh,
Force.
Hardcast. Force of Will.
For 7 mana.
Oh, and then Jace is good enough now. He can
Bounce.
Jace, bounce, Steel Overseer. So he has some extra times now to...
Yeah, loyalty counter at 3, bouncing costs 1, so 3 turns, unless multiple threats come down, but yeah. Steve doesn't have a lot of mana to work with, so multiple threats in 1 turn might be difficult.
So he's bouncing,
Yeah.
Steel Overseer. How many cards has Steve van den Bulk still in hand?
2. Another
cards.
another masterpiece.
Yeah.
Another steel. Ah, yeah, that's,
that's the
okay.
same Steel
But
Overseer.
I think he drew another one, or he swapped them really fast.
Ooh, Emrakul.
Ooh,
Not castable, but okay.
maybe he wants to fetch that one away.
That's the one that you want to search with Nahiri.
So at this board state, he needs 17 mana to cast Emerald.
No. Emrakul is a creature. Thorn of Amethyst
Non-creature
says,
spells?
non-creature spells.
Okay. Yeah, mix them up with the non.
So Thomas looking through his deck. Where are all the cards I need?
He needs a land.
Did I board them out or?
Another volcanic island. It looks like an Embrechts coming out of the sea. Let's see if the next draw is better. Imagine if he draws an Embrechts again. I predicted some crazy stuff yesterday in the morning.
Yeah.
Yes. Gert Korthout was pretty impressed. Yes. He knows a lot more about Modern than me, and he was predicting, yeah, we need this and this and this to go.
So now
on.
we don't know what the other card is?
It's a land. He has two lands in hand. A Scalding Tarn.
Flusterstorm
That's
also
not-
does nothing.
not
So
good
now
enough.
he needs to offer chase because he needs to bounce or he's dead.
Yep. He's gonna
Oh, no,
brainstorm. He can
brainstorm.
find a blow.
Brainstorm.
Counterspell, Vandalion Click. The
Did he
last
find
one.
the click?
Yeah, he saw a click, but I didn't see the land. The last one. So
don't think
counterbalance.
so.
The third one is, I think, is a click.
I think it's predict.
Okay, you know predict better than me, so at least it's counterbalance, counterspell, and then one more. He's putting a Flusterstorm on the table, and one of the lands, of course, the Tarn. What will happen here? Why does he put a land on top with a counterbalance and play? There aren't any 0 drops to counter, are there?
No, but I don't believe it matters at this moment.
Well, if he puts
Let's
the
see.
counterbalance on top,
see, it's
bounces
predict.
the
It's
steel
predict.
overseer.
Predict.
Ah, okay, that's right. That's why he puts it.
So Scalding Tarn goes away. Flusterstorm
Forceful.
Forceful.
Not good enough.
Uh,
he can force a
does
blow on
this
the back down.
But he can Forceful. Stefan Bull can just swing for one. He's at one.
No. He can.
Yes,
He
is it
brainstormed.
one?
He brainstormed.
Stefan Bull takes it down against
Yeah.
Tom the Decker.
2-1.
Actually,
Another threat from the top.
it didn't look like Stefan Bull could win this matchup anymore.
I
He
think-
only has 2
Yeah,
mana
yeah.
in play.
Yeah, and he had to recycle one of the inventors fairs as well. He
Yeah,
had one,
yeah.
and then he had to.
Yeah, and then the
That's
City of
bad.
Traitors again that
Yeah.
went away, came back, and
Well,
so,
that.
okay. So this was round 5. So we first saw Kevin Embrechts defeating Ilja Berukhof, and now we saw Stefan Bullock defeating
Tom
Tom the Decker with
Yeah.
his robots deck.
This is a really, really, really cool deck. And yeah,
You're convinced.
I
You're throwing away Storm and you're